So one of the most popular questions we get in chat is, how on earth did you just save your car to iRacing so quickly whilst in the middle of a paint? It's a great question, and here is the answer. The simple answer is actually actions in Photoshop. These little boxes over on the right hand side are actually buttons which you can press. So for instance, in this particular example, I've got this McLaren, this lovely 2020 McLaren Monaco Special Edition paint that we've already completed, but unfortunately I've forgotten to paint the rest of it light blue. So currently it sits in black, and you can see that in the UI. It's currently black, and it should be light blue. So we'll fix that by turning that layer off, and hey presto, it's now blue. If I hit the button over here that I've already created called SF Lights, like that, and we go back to the UI, ta-da, hey presto, it's already changed. And we did that instantaneously. So how does that work? Let me show you. Really, really easy tutorial, this one. Really nice and quick. I'm just going to save that back so we can see the difference, and you'll see that it's gone back to black in the actual UI. So how do I create these buttons? Really easy. You go to actions on the right hand side, take it out of button mode itself, and then we want to create a brand new action. So in the menu, new action. And we're going to name this one YouTube test, just so you can see where it is. You can also assign an F key function to it if you really want to. I don't bother, but you can also make it a color. We're going to make it violet just so it stands out. And you're going to hit record, and then you're going to do exactly what you'd normally do when you save a particular file to iRacing as a paint file, right? But you're only going to do it once, and then you're never going to have to do it again for this particular car. So we're going to hit record. We're going to go to File, Save As. We're going to change it to a Targa file, which is the format that it needs to be in for iRacing. We're going to click on Libraries, Documents, iRacing, Paint. Yours will be in something very similar, unless you've changed the default folder, of course, in which case you'll need to locate it yourself. We're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom here, and we're going to go for the Super Formula Lights 324. Now, sometimes you won't find these files in the actual folder. You have to create them yourself. So if you have to create them, they're called car underscore and then the 6-digit ID number that relates to your iRacing account, which you can find in your profile. We're going to hit save. We're going to replace the file that's already in there, and we're going to ensure that it's in 24-bit. We're going to click OK, and that's the file saved. Done and dusted. That's what we would normally do to see an update in the game. However, in this particular case, we're going to hit the square block on the right-hand side to stop recording. And basically what that's done is that's recorded a macro of what we've just done, which is saving the file to a specific folder as a specific name in Targa format in 24-bit and do it every single time. So how do you use it now? Now we've created, you go back to button mode, and you'll see that we've now got a lovely purple button which is called YouTube Test. So we're going to try it out. Remember, our car is currently black, and then the UI is currently black as well. So we're going to hit the YouTube Test update once we've disabled that layer that gives us our blue back. We click the button, we go back to the UI, and hey presto, our McLaren is now in its true colour. It's as simple as that. Actions.